Hey everyone, this is Omid from Page, and I want to share a few tips and tricks with you when you're setting up your page to get the most out of it. Couple things here is when you're logged in, you signed up, you have your page created, you start with your name and username, and you can go from there. So if I tap on Edit Page, as you can see, I can set a profile picture. This will let you crop the image, make it fit your taste. Also, it will have filters that you can select and work with the image and make sure that it's something that you really like. This is going to stay on your page, and that's the first impression that people are going to have when they come to your page. The next thing is username. If you have a personal page, something short and fun. If you have a business one, something professional, this is part of your URL. And then this is something that you can share with people, put in your Instagram bio, at the bottom of your email signature, etc. So I would pay attention to what your username is going to be. And the name is the same. Sometimes we don't know if you should put a name or not. I encourage putting a name there, just because this is something that comes up in the conversation, chat, network, and the first thing that people look at after your profile picture. Bio is always good, something short, sweet. You can actually include phone numbers or any links, and they become clickable inside of both Android and iOS. But I'd encourage using the social link selection and also the external links that we have already here. The reason for that is that you can have access to analytics and insights and see how people are interacting with your page, so you can invest more time in those parts of your page. Another thing is super important is private accounts. I cannot stress this enough. So if you are putting things such as your phone number, your email, your website here, and then this is marked public, or this thing is turned off, it's going to be out open in the world, and then anyone can access it, and you may not want that. So if it's for business and you want to promote that, then it's fine. But if it's personal, I probably keep this private. That way, people that connect with you, request to connect with you, can only have access to those things. And one thing that we added is ability to mark a specific contact as public even if your page is private. So if I go here on email, let's say I want to make this public, I can go ahead and make it public, and it says everyone can see this contact now, even when if it's marked private. So this is useful if you want to mark everything as private except for, let's say, your Instagram and maybe your website, and then that way people have to connect with you to see more. This is some sort of a teaser, and kind of brings and draw them into your page. Another thing is we only show the popular links here, and this changes over time based on how people are likely to add these things, so that way it's convenient for you. But then you can always tap on more accounts, and then this is a list that we are constantly adding as users like yourself request, different integrations. Say, hey, I want to be able to pay with Venmo or PayPal or Cash App, and we just add those in. So let us know if you want to see something that doesn't exist here. Just leave a feedback in the feedback section. Super easy. We check those on a daily basis. Another thing is links. Over here is any link or social link that was not listed. You can always create a custom link for it. It's very handy. I can always go ahead, and the way it works is I can just put in any website, and then it tries to actually pull the image and the title of the website. I can tailor it to my needs and go ahead and save it. I'm not going to do that right now, but you'll get the general idea. Now, if I head back to the page view right now, is we see all the stuff that I went over. They kind of show up here. One thing that you see at the bottom is the posts. The post is right here, this plus sign. You can add video and photo if you want to express yourself, maybe promote something about your business, or yeah, anything that you might want to share with people outside of just links. These are content that's going to show up here. For example, this is a blog post. So if I tap here, you can see that this is a full read. People can comment. They can even like it, and it's very it's a good way for you to promote your content. This is also search engine optimized. If your page is set to private, all of this is stuff going to be private as well. So people won't access to it, and they won't be able to view it unless you accept their connection request. But if it's public, we also even have search engine optimization turned on, so this gets ranked in Google. This is great because your page will show up in Google, and if people are searching for your name and then you want your page to be more visible, that's going to help you as well. In another video, we have a full explanation on switching between pages. So if you have multiple pages, you can now switch between them. So that's a very handy feature if you have a personal page and a business page that you want to use. That concludes the tips and tricks for December 2020. We usually have one of these every month. Let us know if you want to see something or if you have questions, suggestions, feedback. You can always go to this menu right here and then go straight to suggestion and issues and give us your rating and leave a comment. We don't capture an email because we want to keep this anonymous. So if you want us to follow up with you, or if there is a need for follow up, please make sure that you include your email address. And as always, if you have time, please go into the Google Android Play Store or go to iOS App Store and give us a rating, and this will help us out keep adding on features and making page come up higher in the search when people are looking for it, and helps us grow the community. This is only going to get better when more people start joining. So that's one of the best way you can help us expand. Another way is to invite your friends and people that you think page might be valuable to them, and we want to make it available to as many people as possible. And then again, thank you very much. Let us know what you think, and until next time.